President Trump and his new cabinet will meet all together for the very first time in about an hour. The meeting comes as the federal workforce has seen thousands of cuts and another mass layoff could be on the way. CBS News White House reporter Aaron Navarro is live from Washington, D.C. and joins me to preview this. So Aaron, look, I've been around since the Carter years. I mean, I was around before that, but not paying attention. And I don't know if I've ever seen a cabinet meeting where someone who's not in the cabinet, especially for the very first one, actually has a seat at the table. How unprecedented is this?
Vlad, good to be with you. Yeah, what's really notable about this is not only will Elon Musk be present at this cabinet meeting, but White House officials said this morning that a good chunk of this meeting could be talking about what they claim are waste, fraud, and abuse, kind of the mission of DOGE. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said that that would be a big topic of discussion amongst these cabinet secretaries for their first meeting. Now, the first meeting is usually a chance for these newly appointed or confirmed cabinet secretaries to talk about what they want to do with the certain agencies. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins laid out a 5-pronged plan to combat the avian flu and the price of eggs that she said she would talk about during this cabinet meeting. But Elon Musk being present there certainly shifts the conversation towards how these cabinet secretaries have been interacting with him. And President Trump posted this morning saying that all cabinet secretaries love working with Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's not just the price of eggs, though. As you know, Aaron, that's up. Price of beef is up. Measles are also up in the state of Texas. So is there anything that you're hearing that's actually going to get done whereby these cabinet officials will address some of the more pressing issues that are facing Americans right at this moment?
Yeah, we're starting to hear from these cabinet secretaries as they're doing morning interviews. But so far, all we've heard, at least from the public face of the White House, is mainly on Elon Musk's presence.
All right, let me ask you about this source that has told CBS News that there's a possible memo from the Office of Personnel Management and the Office of Management and Budget, which will potentially order another mass layoff of federal workers. What do we know about this? And it's going to get to a point where we're not going to have anybody working at the federal government.
Yeah, this memo expected to come at some point today is going to direct agencies to prepare for large-scale firing, sources have told CBS News. The guidance given to these government agencies is to submit these, quote, reorganization plans by March 13 for, quote, huge reductions in force. And this was something President Trump put out in an executive order a week or so ago, saying that federal agencies will have to work with DOGE on this, but it's certainly the latest step in the effort to cut down the federal workforce. So while we have seen probationary employees let go, we could see even bigger numbers in the coming weeks.
All right, Aaron Navarro for us in Washington. Aaron, thank you very much.